Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wellston Golden Rocket Basketball here on BMG Media. Michael Gray, I'm Bub Norris, bringing you your action tonight here from Wellston High School, Coach Jim Darrow Court, for sectional basketball play right here tonight at Wellston High School. Michael, the Oak Hill Oaks come to town tonight for the first round of boys sectional basketball tournaments. Early on in the season, the Oak Hill Oaks came up here and beat the Rockets.
Yes.
By, I can't remember exactly what the score was, but it was a very narrow margin.
Yeah.
And the Oaks come in here tonight with a record of 7-15. So
7-15.
Should be a very good basketball game.
Actually, be a very, very good basketball game. I believe that Oak Hill game, that feels like it was a lifetime ago after the winter we've had.
It did, absolutely.
So it should be a great game. Our Rockets have been playing some pretty good basketball down the stretch here to end the season. Of course, came up a little bit short of Vinton County and couple times and played great against Meigs, but couldn't quite pull it out. But they did go down to River Valley the night after Vinton County when you kind of expect a big letdown after the gym's packed and everything else. And they went down and took care of business to finish up the season.
And as the River Valley Raiders came here also early in the season and defeated the Rockets here on the home court, so they just kind of traded, just like we did with Meigs, one down there and lost here.
Yep.
But we're about 4:15 away from opening tip action here at Wellston High School tonight. Again, opening round of sectional basketball play. Michael Gray and I'm Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight. Michael, some other really big news tonight that was made, announcement was made last night, was the hiring of the Wellston High School football coach.
Yes, hired Nolan Yates. So Mr. Yates will be the new head coach of Wellston High School. Of course, Coach Smith departing after a fantastic 3 years leading the Golden Rockets. So hopefully Mr. Yates can step right in, and we're going to get a chance to speak to him mano a mano. We're going to do a sit-down interview special right here on BMG Media, live stream to both Facebook and YouTube. We're actually going to do a Q&A session, so anybody who wants to ask some questions, we'll try to grab some from the live stream as we're going to give to him. We're also going to talk to other coaches. Wheels and Deals out of Pomeroy, Ohio, has sponsored the whole ordeal. So make sure you go check his website out at wheelsanddeals1.com. Mr. Ted Dexter, great guy, and he said he'll sponsor the whole live special show that we're going to do for the new coach and the new staff. So we hope to talk to a lot of them and hopefully see where they plan to take the Golden Rocket football team.
Exactly, and we're not at liberty yet to discuss who his staff will be, but from what we hear, it will be as good a staff as any in the Southeast District or in Southern Ohio, anywhere.
Well, that's what we like to hear.
That's what we have been told. Some great guys coming on to assist. So some big things coming for Wellston High School football. But as of right now, the basketball team needs to take care of business right here tonight at Coach Jim Darrow Court. We have home court advantage with the record that we have. Again, the Oaks came here earlier in the season and put a loss on the Rockets, but Michael, tonight they look to avenge that and come back out and get these guys, get the big three, as we call them, back on track.
Yeah, the big
tonight.
Three, and that's one thing that you like to see out on the floor is Garrett Brown, Evan Brown, and Kyan Irvin. And Evan and Garrett have both struggled a little bit with some foul trouble here lately, but nonetheless, when those three are out on the floor, they definitely are the big three. I think I've seen Garrett Brown pull up from about the volleyball line and hit some threes. He hit a big one against Athens to tie the game up and send it to overtime. Of course, Kyan Irvin can get on a run at any time, and Evan Brown has just been an absolute anchor for this Rockets team for the past 3 years, you should say.
Well, those guys have carried the Rockets all season and last year, as you made mention. And, again, we're speaking of Garrett Brown, Evan Brown, and Kyan Irvin. But let's talk about some other guys that's going to step up and hopefully pick up some slack. That's done an amazing job as well. And a big surprise. He was a great surprise in football, good surprise in basketball. So we're talking about Zach Wilbur.
Zach Wilbur. Let me tell you about Zach Wilbur. This basketball team is better when he's on the floor.
I agree.
Sometimes.
I agree.
He plays tremendous defense. He gets after it. Just like in football, you kind of look at him and you're like, what's he going to do? And then all of a sudden he's catching every football, and just like he's playing basketball with the best of them, and of course you can't leave out the Isaac Mollahan, Zeke Mollahan.
Yes, exactly.
He doesn't look like a post player when you look at him, but man, he can he can tussle with the best of them.
He's the kind of guy, every team has one, that you put him under the basket, and he just gets all your junk stuff for you. Junk rebounds. If you need a foul, he's got a foul to give. He's physical in the basket. And, again, just looking for him to step up tonight as well. So if the Rockets play Rocket basketball, we should be able to come out of here tonight with a victory. Hopefully they'll come out and start clicking on all cylinders and put a W in the W column and continue to march on here in February with high school boys basketball. Unfortunately, the Lady Rockets bowed out on their first round, tournament round, and their season is over, so I'm sure they're getting ready for spring sports.
Yes.
So we have 8 minutes on the clock. We're going to do the national anthem. You stay right with us. As soon as the national anthem is over, we'll come back and we'll get this basketball game underway. So, again, you're listening to Golden Rocket Basketball and watching Golden Rocket Basketball right here on BMG Media. Stay tuned here for the national anthem. Well, great job right there, Michael, singing the national anthem. You kind of went up a couple octaves on that one. Sounded pretty good.
I can surprise some people, that's for sure.
All right, we're getting ready to get the starting lineups announced for us here. I don't know if we have those queued up tonight or not, but if not, we will we'll announce those for you here as they are brought to us.
Again, BMG Media is running on a skeleton crew tonight. We had some stuff going on, so we won't have the starting lineups, but we'll call them.
Looking at the starting lineup for the Oak Hill Oaks tonight, we'll go ahead and read them off for you real quick. You'll have Clark, number 5. You'll have Howell, number 10. Kinzel, number 11. And Hall, number 14. And Howell, number 15, starting for the Oak Hill Oaks. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Also want to thank, again, our sponsorship. They have been amazing for BMG Media and amazing sponsorships for us. And so excited to have them with us again tonight. Adena Health Systems, BCR Construction, SF Restoration, RM Williams Funeral Homes, and Bridges Behavioral and Wellness Systems. Thank you, folks, everybody, for what you do. Again, we would not be able to put this production on and make it open to the public and for kids to go back and review and add it to their collections if it wasn't been for all the sponsorships.
Yes, we've been able to capture a lot of good memories over the past 2 years. Even with everything going on, we've had some awesome moments happen, and these kids have been able to keep it. They'll be able to keep it for the rest of their lives. So all of our videos, unless they need edited for any reason that we want to maybe grab something because we record everything separate, if we want to add that in so that it makes it a little better, those kids can go back and reference them at any time, and it's great. So thank you to all of our sponsors.
Coach Nolan Yates is in the house tonight.
Oh, boy.
And he's already taken interest in our kids to get that started. So
well, you can always you always get a few kids who are really good athletes on the basketball floor that maybe aren't playing football for one reason or another. So you got to come in and get some familiar faces, and maybe you might be able to pick one or two of them up. Again, we make reference. We take officiating
a little further here on this program since I'm retired for 30 years, and to try to educate the public as to what we see on the floor.
Yes.
Again, no exception to the rule tonight. Very, very good officiating crew for this first-round sectional boys game.
Yeah, you said there was a Division II?
There is a Division II official on the floor right now. He is your referee.
And that is college-level Division II, correct?
That is correct.
Here we go with the tip.
Tip is in the air. Double chip by the Rockets. Comes away with it by Garrett Brown. Brown guarded by number 11, Kinzel. Back over to Evan Brown out top on the top of the key. Over to Mollahan. Steal.
And
batted away by Hall. And the Rockets will keep the possession. Evan with the ball, kicks it over to Mollahan. Mollahan down in the corner to Schober. Rockets running a nice man-to-man offense right here.
Yes, they are.
Evan Brown with the move. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound, the Oaks. Number 11 has it, and I believe that is Kinzel for the Oaks. Guarded by Schober. Pass over to number 15 down inside to Hall. Hall with the ball up and score. Nice movement of the body, using of the body by Hall.
Absolutely.
The Oaks on that score. 2-0 your score here early. Garrett Brown with the ball out top. Crossover dribble, drives the paint. Back out top to Kyan. Garrett's going to pop a three from the outside. No good. Rebound number 5, and that's Clark for the Oaks. Off to number 11, I believe, and that is Kinzel. Kinzel's going to shoot a long three. No good. Rebound, Mollahan for the Rockets. Brings it up the right side. Looking at Schober to the left corner. Schober takes it to the rack. Shot up, no good. Rebound Oaks by number 15, and that's how we have a foul.
Jump ball.
Play. Jump ball. Okay. Possession going to the Oaks. Oaks with the ball inbounds. Kinzel brings the ball up the floor for them. Pass to the right side to number 10, and that is Howe. Howe guarded by Garrett Brown to the corner down into the Hall. Hall's going to shoot a shot, no good. Rebound, Garrett Brown. He's looking up the center of the court, trying to get it ahead to Kyan, but not. Kicks it over to Schober on the right wing. Reverse dribble, backs outside, passes back out top to Evan. EB33 down to Mollahan. Mollahan looks inside, back out top to Evan Brown. Drives it to the rack, shot up, layup, no good. Rebound Oaks. Howe on the rebound. Passes down to the corner to the other Howe. Kinzel on the drive to the basket. Shot,
defense,
no good.
But they're going to call foul.
Foul on the play.
Number 3, Kyan Irvin.
Howe going to correction. Kinzel going to the line to shoot two. 5:57 to go here in the first quarter. Oaks on top, 2-0 your score. First shot on the way. No good. And the rims here at the high school are very forgiving.
Yes.
I mean, they're very loose.
But the Rockets, I was about to say the Rockets came out and are playing some great defense again. Would just like to see them maybe put the ball in the basket.
Second shot. It is good. And Kinzel makes it 3-0 Oaks with 5:55 to go here in the first quarter. Garrett with the ball out top. Reverse spin to the basket. Passes outside to Schober. Schober's looking in the paint. Passes to Mollahan down in the corner. Mollahan drives the paint. Garrett taps it back to himself. Ball back out top to Irvin. Irvin over to EB33. Pass to Mollahan under.
Mollahan's going to finish.
Score.
There we go.
5:30 to go in the first quarter. Rockets get on the scoreboard. 3-2 your score. Kinzel bringing the ball up the floor for the Oaks. Passes over to Howe. Howe back to number 5, and that's Clark. There's 2 Howes for the Oaks, and number 15 is the one that scored. We don't have their first names.
Nope.
But so I'll try to get their first initials for you. 5-2 your score. Brown with the ball for the Rockets. Speaking of Garrett Brown. Passes over to Schober. He's going to pop a three. No good. Rebound Hall for the Oaks. Kinzel with the ball for the Oaks, bringing it up the center of the floor with 4:49 to go in the first quarter. Number 10 with the ball, and that's B. Howe. Hall's shot under the basket, no good. Rebound Schober for the Rockets, ahead to Garrett Brown. Garrett crossover dribble, takes it to the rack, shot, score.
That's good.
4:33, make it 5-4 your score here early on in the first quarter. Ball's over to Behow. Drives the paint, tapped away by the Rockets. Ball's loose, gaining by Kyan Irvin up the left side. He sees the rack, shot in the air, no good, rebound, Oaks.
Oh.
Behow with the rebound. 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. Oaks on top, 5-4 your score. Bottom of the ninth. Just kidding. Kinzel to the drive. Passes over to number 5, C. Clark. Passes to Howe in the left corner, under to Hall under the paint. Great defense by Evan Brown. Evans got it. Rebound,
Great D.
Irvin. Terrific defense. Great bounce pass by Irvin. Schober. Oh, my.
And, well, we'll say they might have got one there. So.
Woo. 3:39 to go here in the first. Let's just say they're letting them play a little bit.
Just a little.
Evan Brown with the ball out top. Crossover dribble. Going to stop and pop one from the corner. Bingo! 3:33, Rockets take the lead. 6-5 your score early here on in the first quarter. Kinzel with the ball for the Oaks. Passes it over to Behow. Guarded by Garrett Brown. He drives to the paint. Puts his shoulder down. SWAT!
What a block.
Part of the SWAT crew here tonight at Wilson High School. Kyan Irvin with the ball on the left wing with 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Measuring up his guy, crossover dribble, reverse spin. Another reverse spin, looking to do some things there. Passes down to Garrett under the basket. Great reverse spin, shot up,
and it's
score,
good.
And one. Going to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three. And that is GB5 for the Rockets with 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Make it 8-5 your score.
The Rockets coming out with some great intensity so far.
Garrett's shot on the way. It is good. 9-5 your score. 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Rockets on top. Kinzel with the ball for the Oaks. Steal by Evan Brown. Passes across the court to Garrett. Garrett driving to the paint. Got to have a whistle.
They're going to let them play for a little bit tonight, though. And a great finish by number 11 from Oak Hill.
Kinzel on the score for the Oaks with 2:28 to go in the first. 9-7 your score. Back door to Schober. Back out to EB33 under the basket to Irvin. He does a reverse spin, shot up and scores. 2:08 to go in the first. 11-7 your score. Rockets on top. The Rockets doing some nice passing tonight.
Yes, great movement.
C. Clark with the ball. Passes to Hall under the basket. Reverse spin, shot up, and he just muscled that one down.
Yes, he did.
11-9 your score. Rockets on top. Kyan Irvin on the low block. Mismatch. He ought to be able to score here. Great backdoor pass, shot, score!
That was good.
Again, just great play right there.
Yes, absolutely.
Rockets doing something different tonight with Kyan Irvin. Instead of bringing him out on top, they're posting him up on the low block, and that is a big mismatch under the basket for the Oaks.
Also opening up some great passing lanes for the Rockets. So Garrett Brown for a chance for another three-point play here, the old-fashioned three-point play.
13-9 your score, minute 34 to go here in the first quarter. Garrett's shot on the way. It's good. 14-9 your score, minute 34 to go. The big three have stepped it up here in the first quarter.
Yes, they have.
Hall with the ball, guarded by Garrett. Evan, I'm sorry. Tell you what, Evans just playing some amazing defense under the basket.
Oh, what a pass.
Garrett looks at a long three.
Oh.
He's pretty excited after that last pass, no doubt. Minute 8 to go in the first quarter. Shot up by the Oaks. No good. Rebound, Garrett Brown.
Want to slow it down.
Might as well get one shot here. Let's see what the Rockets
Yes.
come up with. The official's doing a good job communicating with that. 53 seconds to go. Garrett with the ball out top. Screened by his brother. Looking for a screen. He gets it. Garrett going to hesitate. Guarded by Hall rather. EB33 kicks it over to Kyan Irvin for the Rockets. 33 seconds remaining in the quarter, first quarter. Kyan guarded by number 13, Hall. Another Hall. Kyan shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound
and finishes.
a putback. 16-9 your score. 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rockets on top. Kinzel with the ball for the Oaks. Kicks it over to number 13, down inside to Hall for the Oaks. Great play, and kicks it back to Hall again. Good defense once again under the basket by the Rockets. Gets away from him. Number 33 looks at a three. No good. Rebound, GB 33 or GB 5. And what a tremendous quarter for the Rockets.
Yes.
Come out on top 16-9 your score as we get ready to get second quarter action underway. Something, Michael, we haven't seen here pretty much all season is the movement of Kyan Irvin, moving him to the low block to where it's a mismatch. He is a mismatch for anybody at the low block.
Yes, he
and
is.
Coach Foudy making that adjustment down on the low block. And the Rockets doing some great job moving the ball and passing the ball from down there.
Well, it's made a big difference in the Rockets' offense. Like I said, and the other thing to mention is how well these guys are moving around the basket now too, making great cuts, making great plays. Garrett Brown, like me and Mr. Yates talked about at the end of the Benton County game Friday night, Garrett is running this offense like a true veteran.
And really not a true point guard.
No.
He's not a guy that if you looked at the team, you'd say, he's my point guard. But he can handle that position as a sophomore.
Absolutely he can.
And does a really nice job for his size, handling the rock for the Rockets, and actually getting the job done. So 8
Fantastic
minutes.
job.
Yeah, 8 minutes on the clock as we get ready to get second quarter action underway here at Wellston High School.
Kyan Irvin's going to bring the ball up. And Garrett Brown with the basketball over to Evan Brown. To Zach Wilbur in the corner. Back to Garrett Brown. And again, Rockets trying to just work the ball around. And another great backdoor pass to Zach Wilbur, and he finishes for two to make it 18-9. Golden Rockets over the Oaks. The second quarter is just underway here.
I'm trying to work and do some BMG medium stuff at the same time. That's not working out too well.
That's all right.
All right, 7:17 to go in the
Three, and
second
he hits
quarter.
it.
Big three by the Oaks, number 11.
Was, nothing but
Kinzel.
the bottom of the net there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kinzel put a big three up there, 18-12 your score. 7:06 to go in the first half. Garrett with the ball, passes it inside to Kyan. Kyan, another great pass across to Zach Wilbur. Rockets with the turnover.
Oh,
Kinzel taking it to the rack. Shot, no good. Rebound, Rockets. Skip pass out to Irvin. Down to Wilbur in the corner. No good. Rebound, Hall for the Oaks. 6:38 to go in the first half. Kinzel with the ball for the Oaks coming up the center of the floor. Drives to the paint, kicks it out to number 33, and that is Michael. Kinzel with a long three.
hits it.
Drains it. He's hot.
Yes, he is.
18-15 your score. Oaks right back in it. Garrett with the ball. Passes over to Evan. Evan drives to the paint. Little Euro move shot. No good. Rebound Oaks. Kinzel comes away with a rebound for the Oaks down the center of the court. Crossover, reverse spin, shot, block. Going to have a foul. Exactly 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Kinzel goes to the line to shoot two for the Oaks. First shot on the way. It is good. Nice little player for the Oaks is Kinzel.
Yes, he is.
Number 50 into the ball game for the Oaks, Fisher. Again, we apologize. We don't have their first names. We just have their letters and their last names. So we'll do the best we can with this. Kinzel goes to the line again for his second shot. It's on the way. Also good. Excellent little player is Kinzel for the Oak Hill Oaks. 1 point ball game. Back to a 1 point game. 5:50 to go in the half. Rockets on top by 1, 18-17 your score. Evan Brown passes over to Garrett on the right side. Again, a mismatch underneath the basket. Kyan drives to the paint. Gets away with the travel. Well, we're going to call a hold, a jump ball, so that will be possession. Oaks. It's a great look. I mean, it's something different the Rockets haven't done all year, Michael, and that's putting Kyan at the low block. And unfortunately, didn't work out there on that play, but it gives the Rockets a lot different look.
Yeah.
5:33 to go here in the half. Rockets on top by 1, Oaks with the ball. Rockets playing man-to-man defense. Kinzel with the ball. He's looking at a three. It's got to be a travel. Nope, he passed it first.
It was a good heads-up play by number 11 there. I think he knew he was.
Kinzel shot up, no good. Tapped around.
And a kick.
Great hustle by the Oaks, folks.
Yes.
5:09 to go in the half. They're able to keep possession of the ball. Shot in the air for the Oaks. They take the lead. 19-18 with 5 minutes to go in the half. I believe that was number 10, B. Howe, on the score for the Oaks. Evan with the ball. Has guarded by Howe. Wilbur with it out top. Passes over to GB5. GB5 looks at a three, sizes his man up. Great crossover dribble. What a pick by Howe. Passes over to number 50. A steal by Kyan Irvin. Now we're off to the races again. Kyan sizes up his opponent. Hesitation step. Shot to the basket.
That's good.
Score the goal. I know we're not doing replay tonight, but that would have been a great opportunity to talk about an and one in the gather of the ball. Great call by the official on that play. Kyan goes to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three.
That's good. 21-19.
Rockets go back on top by 2 with 4:34 to go in the half. Rockets doing, again, the energy level, you can tell it's tournament time. Energy level for tournament games for all players just goes through the roof.
Yes, it does.
And tonight's no exception to that.
Well, there's just something about that win or go home mentality that's changes everything.
With an out-of-control layup. Shot no good. Rebound number 50 puts it back, and that's Fisher. We're all tied up at 21 with 4:13 to go in the half. Garrett with the ball out top. Pass over to his brother, Evan. Rockets doing a circle type offense. Kyan crossover dribble. Passes out to, back out to Garrett Brown. Back over to Kyan, looking under the basket. Mismatch again. EB5. Shot score. EB33.
A big three.
With the tray. 24-21. Rockets back on top. 3:33 to go in the half. B. Howe with the ball out top. Pass inside to number 50, Fisher. Shot up. Rolls around. Score. 24-23 your score with 3 to go here in the first half. Kyan Irvin with the ball into the basket. Passes back out to Schober. EB33 with the ball out top. Looks at it for another three. Bingo! Bang. Well, look for the Oaks to pull up on him next trip down the floor.
Yeah.
27-23. Rockets back on top by 4. Kinzel with the ball out top for the Oaks. Passes over to the left wing. Back out top to number 10. B. Howe with the ball. 2:43 to go in the half. Rockets on top. Pass down inside to Fisher. Fisher back out to C. Clark. His shot up. No good. Rebound. Schober for the Rockets.
Got a little bit of a foul there.
.231 to go in the half. Rockets on top. 27-23 your score. We're just a little bit slow with the score on the scoreboard, but hey, one of them shows. Nope, you're good.
Yeah, we're
I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad.
That's
My
the
bad.
shot clock. Shot clock should be turned off, but I don't have enough hands to mess with it right now.
Oh, come on, Michael. 2:20 to go in the half. Irvin with the ball at the low block, looking things over. Takes a couple power dribbles, reverse spin, looking in. Oh, got to be a foul. There you go. Good call by the official.
Yep.
Yeah, anytime you stick your knee out and prevent a player from making progress, that's an automatic. Great call. I know the fans don't care too much for it, but that was a great call. 2:13 to go in the half. 27-23 your score. Rockets on top. Back out top to Irvin. Irvin looking things over. Man, it's getting pretty physical down there, folks.
But what you like to see, got a little physical, but both Oak Hill players help Mr. Kyan up there. They called that on the floor?
Yeah. Schober inbounds to Evan. Evan out top to Garrett. He's going to pop a three. No good. Rebound, Schober. Put it back up, buddy. Ah, he's going to give it to Evan.
Check.
Evan will shoot it.
There it is. 3 in a row.
Evan's not hesitant about pulling the trigger on the three, baby. 30-23. Rockets back on top by 7. Minute 40 to go in the half. Rockets on top. B. Howe with the ball. Pass over to Kinzel on the left wing. Inside pass to Fisher. Fisher guarded by EB33. Going to call a foul. Again, now the officials are seeing that the game is getting pretty physical.
Yes.
They're going to tighten it up just a little bit, which is exactly what you do. Get a little physical on one end, so a little physical on the other, so we're going to call it on both ends to kind of clean it up just a little bit. Fisher to the line. First shot, no good. 30-27 your score. 30-23 your score, rather. I'm sorry. Rockets on top with 1:29 to go in the half. Second shot, no good. Rebound, EB33 kicks it ahead to his brother. Garrett with the ball. On down to the corner to Irvin. Irvin drives to the rack and going to get fouled.
And
right call. I mean,
yep.
You can't argue with that. Again, a veteran crew on hand here this evening.
that is number 11's 3rd foul.
And that's critical for
Yes,
the
it
Oaks.
is. He's been a big shooter.
That is critical. He's
leading
going to
the
be
Oaks
coming
in
out of the
scoring,
game here
too.
pretty quick. I would think. Maybe not. He has 3 fouls. He's the
leading scorer for the
leading
Oaks.
scorer. Yeah. Tied for the leading scorer for the game. I'm not sure I'd have him in right now if I were the Oaks. Shot is good. With 1:22 to go, you don't want him picking up his 4th.
No.
If the Rockets, I would come up and, of course, they have him not handling the ball right now. But speaking of Kinzel, Kinzel drives to the paint.
Going to have a foul on Michael Schober.
Oh.
Inbound the ball to number 11.
Kinzel with it out top with 1:05 to go. Drives to the paint. Again, very risky with 3 fouls. Irvin comes away with it for the Rockets. Under a minute to play in the half. Tie-in crossover dribble. Crossover dribble again. Passes back out top to EB5. Has it now. He drives to the paint. Pass out to Schober. Schober looking to bounce pass. Back out top to Evan with 41 seconds to go in the half. Rockets going to run on the clock. Schober with the ball. Passes out to
Ooh.
Garrett in the corner. No good.
A little miscommunication there, I believe.
Rockets up by 9, 32-23 your score with 30 seconds to go in the half. .23 seconds. Kinzel over to Howell, I believe. Kinzel back with the ball up top. Oaks are going to take a timeout with 12 seconds to go in the half. Coach McInnes has ties here to Wellston. His grandmother still lives here in Wellston. And his parents and all of his uncles are originally from Wellston, and they played here at Wellston. And he is now the head coach at Oak Hill. Took over for Coach Norm Pearson a couple years ago. 12 seconds to go here in the half. Rockets on top 32-23. Oaks will have the ball at half court.
Yep. 12.2 seconds left. We're having a little issue with the scoreboard there, but 12.2 seconds left.
Ball handed the Oaks, inbounds. Kinzel with the ball out top. 7 seconds. He drives to the paint, shot up, layup, score. Again, nice player is Kinzel for the Oaks. 3-point shot for the Rockets, no good. So at the half, it is the Golden Rockets 32 and the Oak Hill Oaks 25. And we want to invite everybody to stick around for the second half action here this evening. Again, we want to thank all our fine sponsors for making this possible tonight. Adena Health Systems, SF Restoration, BCR Construction, R.M. Williams Funeral Home, and Bridges Behavioral and Wellness. Thank you so much for all that you folks do.
Yep.
And we're going to take a break here for just a moment, and we'll be back here at about the 3-minute mark as we get ready to get second half action underway here this evening. Welcome back, Rocket fans, to Wellston High School. Coach Jim Dericourt, Michael Gray, I'm Bub Norris, bringing you your action here this evening. Michael, Rockets played a very good first half.
Yes.
Probably better ball movement than I have seen all year.
Yeah.
And a new look putting Kyan Irvin at the low block under the basket, which is a huge mismatch for their opponent.
A big mismatch, and it's you know what? I'm too excited. Speaking of mismatches, we're going to bring in I'm going to go ahead and say it. One of the soon-to-be coaches of the year in TVC. So we're going to bring.
You're calling it right now?
I'm calling it right now.
Oh my goodness, Coach! He's putting you on the spot right off the bat. Right after the bat, you're going to have the bar is already set high for you.
So without further ado, we're going to have Coach Yates on, the new Wellston High School football coach. So I'm going to hand the headset over to him. Bub's going to ask him a few questions, and then we're going to give you a welcome. So let me hand you the headset here.
All right, welcome back, fans. Joining me here right now, new Wellston High School football coach. And, Coach, as we already mentioned, Michael's already put you on the hot seat right from the start, set the ball really high, and calling you the Tri-Valley Conference Coach of the Year.
Well, that's pretty
a high
big
bar to stand.
Yeah,
that's a high standard already, right?
Some pretty big shoes to fill. We'll look to see what we can do about that, but that's going to come with team success, and that's what we want.
Yeah, exactly. We are thrilled to absolutely have you here at Wellston. We know that you've traveled around a little bit in Southeast Ohio. You're very well known for football. Your boys are very well known for football, and we're just elated and ecstatic to have you here at Wellston and have you here on our show here tonight. We wanted to bring you on just to introduce you to all the Rocket fans as we're back underway here. Stick right here with me, Coach.
Okay.
Ball down low to Kyan Irvin, does a reverse shot up. Ball goes tipped out of bounds with 7:47 to go here in the half. Rockets still on top, 32-25. Again, Coach Nolan Yates joining me here for just a moment. We're going to try to break away with him here in just a minute and talk to him a little bit more. Rockets take it out of bounds. EB33 dribbles to the rack. Going to shoot a runner across the board.
Oh, nice take.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. 7:40 to go in the half. 34-25, Rockets back on top. Kinzel with the ball out top for the Oaks. Kicks it over to Howe on the left wing. Back out to Howe again. Kinzel with it back on the left wing. Guarded by Mollahan. Hall with the ball. Reverse spin to the rack. Beautiful reverse spin by Hall for the Oaks to put in two. 34-27 your score. Coach, again, great to have you on our show tonight. We are going to be doing a live Q&A session with you. Mollahan to the shot, to the rack. No good. 7:08 to go in the third. 34-27. Going to be having a Q&A session with you. We're not sure exactly what day yet, but it'll be Monday or Tuesday next week is what we're shooting for. Rebound Irvin for the Rockets. Kyan looking ahead up the left side of the court. Reverse spin, beautiful move to the basket. Shot off the glass and in. Arguably the best player in the league.
Absolutely, very good athlete.
I'm sure you would have loved to have him at the whiteout.
I'm going to try to talk him into that.
SWAT by the SWAT club. Look
dunk
out,
it,
folks.
dunk it, Kai. Yes, sir.
The SWAT crew came out. GB5 on the SWAT. Passes it ahead to Kyan for the old-fashioned slam dunk. Rockets go on top by 11, 38-27. Coach, again, so excited to have you here. A lot of talk around the area, some applicants, but obviously you were one of the clear-cut applicants for this job. And we're excited to have you. Tell us just a little bit about what some of your expectations are, and as far as we're going to get things started, what's some of your first things that you're looking to do here?
Well, first thing I want to say is just I appreciate everyone's support. It's been great. I've had numerous support from the Board of Education, all of the athletic committee, the superintendent. It's been great. I'm very excited to get started. I'll tell you what, I've been to the last couple of basketball games. We have some good-looking athletes here at Wellston High School. I think they're excited about football. We're going to get started recruiting the hallways here soon, get our weight program up and running, assemble our staff, get that finalized, and just get ready to get to know the kids most of all, but then really put in the work we need to do before the season starts.
Coach, we know that you have numerous contacts and resources available. You're big on training, and we hear a lot about AP preps and so forth. Tell us real quick about some of your training thoughts that could be initially starting out for the Rockets.
Well, I know in the past, just AP prep has played an integral part in what we do. We will base everything of our workouts on explosion and strength, and Jason Prater has been gracious enough to agree to come in and set up everything we need to get started, and then we're going to monitor it with some guys that really know and understand that program and have been through it, and I really look forward to seeing how the Wellston kids respond to that, because they're going to really enjoy some of the things that's going to come from
enjoy or be shocked one.
Be
right?
shocked and enjoy when they start running 40s and running and jumping.
I'm sure the guy standing right beside me has a lot of similarities as your son has.
Yes, sir.
One of the leading passers in Wellston High School history. We're talking about the J. Frizz, Jeremiah Frisme.
Yes,
role model kid.
I had to coach against him a little bit. I've watched him on film. As a matter of fact, I watched him on film today.
Yep.
A good-looking kid. Unfortunately, he had to get his season. Yeah, he's graduating. He had an injury there, but he had a great career here. He's a very good passer, very good kid.
And we're excited about the other kids coming up as well, as Zeke Mullahan who stepped in right over and really was a great supporter of Jeremiah. But you have Zeke Mullahan coming in, probably one of the top-rated passers coming in his senior year at quarterback next year for the Rockets.
I met him a little bit and talked to him last week. Nayland and I got a chance to sit down, stand up here and talk to him. He is everything you're looking for in a quarterback. He's got the build, he's got the height, he's got the speed. And I watched him on film, like I said, the last couple of days, and he's got the arm. I can't wait to get him in our system and see what he can do.
Kyan Irvin with the old-fashioned three. Rockets back on top by 10, 41-31. 4:59 to go here in the third. Again, Coach, it's great having you on our show tonight. I know the radio station is looking to get you on down there as well, but we're so excited to have you. And we're also hearing that you're putting together real good staff. We won't let the cat out of the bag on that just tonight, but hopefully by next week when we set up our Q&A session for you, that we'll be able to have some of that staff in place and have that ready for you. So, again, Coach, thanks for joining us tonight on the air. It is a pleasure to have you with us on the air tonight and here at Wellston High School.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
I know they're wanting you down there, so great. Thanks for joining us, Coach. All right, folks, back here, 4:33. Coach Nolan Yates was joining us there for just a moment to kind of give us a little teaser, Michael, of what we can expect of great things here at Wellston. It's going to take some time. The Rockets graduate a lot of great kids, but if anybody can do it, we're sure he and his staff will be able to do that. Kinzel, again, he is having a night.
Yes,
he is having a night for the Oak Hill Oaks.
Was that
Kinzel, number 11, with 15 on the night for the Oaks. And Evan Brown with 16 for the Rockets, and Kyan Irvin with 15 for the Rockets. So the big three
doing their jobs.
Doing their job tonight.
So
and Garrett Brown with 5 on the night. So the big three guys just doing a terrific job. Again, the Oaks, it's not going to go away. I know Coach McInnes, and he's much like Coach Pearson. He's not going to let the Oaks just fall away. 45-35 your score with 4:13 to go here in the third quarter. But the Oaks, Kinzel is their best player on the floor. Obviously, he's doing it all. But one thing to keep in mind, he does have 3 fouls, and that's going to be critical for the Oaks as they move through this second half.
That's very critical. And I'm still surprised. I know he's pouring in the points for him. Honestly, I'm surprised he's not sitting a little more, maybe trying to get him out a little bit, reserving for that fourth period. That's going to be very critical.
And that's a good point. And then you want to just keep in mind, with him out on the floor leading the show for them, they're kind of limited. Kyan with the ball on the left side, guarded by Howe, I believe. Kyan drives to the rack, jump stop, up, shot, no good. He's going to go to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three.
And looks like he got hitting the nose just a little bit, holding his nose there. So going to have to try to shoot this. These free throws there with maybe some watery eyes. But real quick, how about EB33 so far tonight? He has been on fire.
He is a he is the type of kid. It's funny. I mean, he's kind of a streaky player.
Yes.
When he's hot, you better get a hand in his face. And when he's not, you don't have to guard him. But tonight is one of those nights you better get a hand in his face, because he's just put 16 on you here through 2.5 quarters. Kinzel with the ball. Passes over to Howell. Kinzel back out top with the ball. So quick. So quick. Back up by the Oaks, and the number 15 puts it back in. That's Howell. G. Howell. Back to a 10-point game. 47-37 your score. Rockets turn it over.
Whoops.
Kinzel with the ball, looking ahead to Hall. Got to stop him at the foul line.
Boy,
what a pass. What a pass. No good. Rebound Rockets. 3:15 to go in the third. Rockets up by 10. High into the rack. Shot, no good.
Rebound.
Rebound back up. Again, no good. Gets his rebound for the second time.
Out of bounds. Ball.
.303 to go in the third. 47-37 your score. Rockets on top. Again, the trigger man for the Oaks, number 11, Kinzel. Guarded by Schober for the Rockets. Pass over to the ring. Pass inside to Hall. Tapped out of bounds by the Rockets. Ready for action again. Ball out top to number 33 for the Oaks.
Travel.
That is Michael with the ball. Turnover by the Oaks. Ball inbounds to Kiner with 2:48 to go in the third. Rockets on top by 10. 47-37 your score. Oak Hill Oaks in a man-to-man defense. Pass inside, going to be a foul. That's going to be on number 15, Howell, G. Howell.
That'll be his first foul of the night. So
number 13 going out of the game, and that is Hall. In Hall. Pass inbounds to Garrett out top. To Evan, I'm sorry. Jump stop. Pass out to Mullahan. Pass inside to GB5. Shot up, no good. Block. Rebound Oaks by number 33, and that is Michael. Pass ahead to number 15, Howe. The Oaks are quick.
Yes,
quick
they
out
are.
Top. Kinzel with the ball. Back out top to G. Howe. Number 5 with the ball, and that is Clark. Kinzel with the ball. Back out top and over to number 15. Good ball movement by the Oaks with 2:05 to go here in the third. Hall with the ball under the basket. Guarded by Brown. That's got to be a charge, absolutely.
That's a charge.
Absolutely. Great call. Great call by the official. Anytime you dip that shoulder and you put another guy on his back when he's chested up, yep, I can't argue with that one for either team. That was pretty easy, actually.
Yeah.
Minute 56 to go in the third. 47-37 the score. Rockets on top. Ball inbounds to Shoher. Garrett with the ball. Drives up the left side. Heavy pressure by the Oaks. Going to be close to a 5-second count. Back out top to Evan. Evan looking, drives the paint. Going to pull up and shoot. No good. Okay, officials communicate.
Yep.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. And I tell you what, great crowd on hand here tonight.
Yeah.
The Oak Hill Oaks side is full, and the Rocket side is almost full.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Great crowd. That's what you like to see. Seen some posts on Facebook. Other fans asking folks to come out to the game to try to root these guys on. You know, it always helps the home crowd, but let me tell you, Oak Hill traveled well.
Really well tonight.
So that's what you like to see, and this is, man, it just makes you remember what you're missing with everything crazy that's going on.
High school basketball tournament action at its best, and I know where you were going with that. Good to see people out here to kind of get your minds off of things, what's going on in the world today.
Absolutely. You know, And, of course, you see several people throughout our community out here supporting these guys. Same with Oak Hill, and you just really, really like to see it. And hopefully we can continue to pack the stands.
1:25 to go in the third. Rockets up by 10, 47-37 your score. We had Coach Nolan Yates on here with us just a little bit ago. Again, we'll be having a Q&A session with him one day next week. Number 15, beautiful running layup. Beautiful. By the Oaks. Cut it back to an 8-point game.
We got a foul on number 14. That's going to be his third. The other thing I like, the student sections. Oak Hill and Wellston, student sections are almost full, and that adds a whole other dynamic.
Oak Hill Oaks in a full-court man-to-man press. Trying to keep the ball out of Kyan Irvin's hands. Inbounds to Evan Brown, guarded by Hall. Going to pass ahead to Mollahan. Inside a minute. Kyan with the ball inside the paint. Looking to score, up layup, shot, score, good. Back to a 10-point game.
And all of a sudden, Kyan Irvin has sneakily put up 19 in this game.
Kind of quiet tonight.
Yes.
Howell with the ball out top. Pass over to number 33, and that is Michael. Back to Hall at
30
the 3-point lane.
Looks like our clock is not displaying right again. Sorry, folks. We're trying to work through that with 22 seconds remaining. I'd say the Oaks are going to try to hold for that last shot.
10-point game. 49-39 is your score. Kinzel with the ball with a high screen from Hall. Going to be a held ball situation, absolutely. Jump ball. Going to stay with the Oaks. Tell you, the Oaks are fighting tough tonight, folks.
Yes, they are.
Gritty little basketball team, but the Rockets so far are keeping them at bay. 49-39 the score. Rockets are putting up some numbers tonight. Inbounds to Kinzel out top with 12 seconds. Guarded by Schober, inside the Hall, guarded by Mollahan. Back out to number 13, rebound, and it's loose. Oh, we have a foul.
We got a foul. Number 3, Kyan Irvin. Will be his second of the night.
Yeah, I would probably just leave him stand there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want him picking up his third with 0.2 of a second.
No, and what I really like to see is you're looking at the big three, Garrett Brown, Evan Brown, and Kai, and none of them are in foul trouble going into this fourth period.
So with 0.2 of a second on the clock, folks, by rule, only thing that you cannot catch the ball and shoot it. It has to be a tip, so it's a near impossible shot for the Rockets with 0.2 left to go in the third quarter. You cannot catch it and shoot it by rule. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Rockets up by 9, Michael, 49-40 your score. But the Rockets looking like a little different basketball team tonight. Came out tonight, a lot of emotion, a lot of intensity, really getting after it and playing some nice man-to-man defense and running a nice man-to-man offense as well.
Yes. Telling you, these guys are it is tournament time, and they are playing like it.
They're playing like it. They're playing like they don't want to go home tonight. So.
Absolutely. It's just like baseball. That was always, you walk out for that first tournament game, the grass smelled different.
Yeah. Yeah.
The dirt felt different.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just different when it's tournament time.
It's good to see former superintendent in the building tonight as well.
Yeah.
Karen Bach standing down in the corner.
Yes, talking to
with her blue and gold on down there.
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
Great to have her with us here this evening watching the Rockets as well. She's a Rocket at heart.
Yes, she is.
Spent many years here as our superintendent.
Was it 11 years?
That or longer. Yeah, I think you might be right. So good to have her in the building as well. All right, we're ready to get action back underway.
It's going to be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth. And again, we want to thank all of our sponsors: FS Restoration, BCR Construction, and Buckeye Construction Restoration, Bridges Behavioral Health and Wellness, RM Williams Funeral Home, and Adena Health Systems.
Kyan Irvin with the ball out top, getting fourth quarter action underway. Backs his man down, looks and does a couple spins, back out top to Schober, over to EB33. Takes it to the rack, shot up, no good.
Stay here.
Kind of surprised on that play, but yeah, 7:41 to go here in the fourth. Rockets up by 9, 49-40 your score. Schober takes it out, passes outside to EB33. Back out top to Garrett. Garrett sizes up his man, tries to take him baseline, turn back out. Nice reverse spin to the basket. Take a shot up, and will it go? No.
To the line for 2, and that is number 15.
Great reverse spin that time. Of course, those guys play ball all summer long. Garrett goes to the line for 2. First one on the way, shot up, it is good. 7:32 to go, make it a 10-point ball game again. Second shot. Rolls around again, those forgiving rims.
Very, very forgiving rims.
Back to an 11-point ball game, but the Oak Hill Oaks are not going away. Kinzel with the ball. Pass over to number 10. That was Howe. Back to Kinzel, back to Howe. Under the basket to Fisher. Fisher trying to back it down. We have a foul on the play. EB33 going to get tagged for the foul. 7:15 to go here in the ball game. Rockets up by 11, but the Oaks not going away. Clark taking it out for the Oaks. Number 10 with the shot, and he buries it. That's B. Howe. Kyan with the ball, bringing it up back to a 9-point game. Kyan going to, geez, yep. Bodies flying everywhere.
Yep.
Yep. Michael Gray and I'm Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight from Coach Jim Darrow Court right here at Wellston High School. Tournament action, first round, sectional play. It's the Rockets and the Oaks. Rockets on top by 9, 51-42 your score. With 7:05 to go, and Kyan Irvin to the line to shoot 2. Correction, 101. First one was good. Back to a 10-point game. Second shot. Off the front of the rim. Rebound, Mollahan. Schober with it out top. Garrett's going to shoot an NBA 3. No good. Rebound, Fisher for the Oaks. Ahead to Kinzel. He drives the right side. Shot up, no good, but a foul. .21, and that would be on Schober, Michael Schober. Kyan Irvin leading all scorers tonight with 20. Then EB33 with 16 and GB5 with 10. Kinzel's first shot is good. Back to a 9-point game. Then for the Oaks, your leading scorer is Kinzel. He's to the line right now with 16 on the night. Second shot. Good.
Good.
Nice little player for the Oaks. 6:52 to go in this one. Rockets on top by 8. Irvin with the ball in the backcourt. Guarded heavy by the Oaks. Don't want to mess too much with that official. He is not going to listen to the bench. And there he goes to the bench. He's having a little chat with the head coach. I can imagine the discussion he's having with him right now. I'll listen to you, coach, for a little bit, but your bench better not be yelling at me. Oh, that was the fun back in the day. Irvin goes to the line for 1-on-1. First shot. It is good. 6:42 to go. Rockets back up by 9. Getting a little testy here in the fourth quarter. Neither team wants to go home. Irvin's second shot, also good. Back to a 10-point game. Kinzel with the ball for the Oaks with 6:40 to go in this one. Guarded by Irvin out top. That's a bit of a mismatch out top. Kinzel going to drive to the paint. Yep, official got it right. It was off of Fisher. I know the fans don't like the call, but that was the correct call. Steal by the Oaks. On the layup, score. It'd be a good time for the Rockets to take a timeout and kind of calm things down a little bit.
Zeke.
Mollahan with the ball on a fast break. Shot up.
That's good. And they are running.
6 minutes to go. Kinzel trying to drive the paint again. You can't take it inside the big man territory and expect not to get it swatted. Shot up, scored.
Oh, no.
You know, in defense of the officials, I know it looks ugly, but they have really done an excellent job tonight. And even on that series of plays, they made the calls that were supposed to be made.
Yes. Unlike
Sometimes,
the Super Bowl. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a great point, though, Michael. We always discuss as an official, if you call something in the first quarter, call it in the fourth.
Yes.
If you don't call it in the first quarter, don't you dare call it in the fourth. So, and that's what happened again the other night in the football game, wasn't it?
That phantom pass interference.
Rockets back on top by 12 with 6 to go. Kinzel with the ball for the Oaks. Exciting high school basketball action. Kinzel crossover dribble back out top to number 10. Passes down to Hall into the basket. Shot up. And again, a lot of body, and that's going to be on EB 33, I believe.
That's going to be his third foul. And Kyan Irvin at 24 points.
Quiet 24 points.
A very quiet 24 points.
Hall's first shot, no good for the Oaks. 12-point game with 5:49 to go.
And he's got to be creeping in on. I know Coach Terry Gill said he was coming in close to that 1,000-point mark. I'm sure we'll know when he hits it.
Wilbur in the game for the Rockets. 5:44 to go. Rockets turn it over out top. Kinzel going to the rack. Shot and foul.
And the Oaks are giving themselves a chance here.
They sure are.
They are not going away.
They are leaving it all on the court, that's for sure.
They're saying it's too cold to break out the baseball bats and the gloves yet. They want to keep playing.
And the Rockets take a timeout right now. Not a bad timeout by Coach Foudy and the Rockets with 5:35 to go here in this one. 58-47 your score. And what an exciting ball game on hand here tonight.
Very exciting basketball game. It's what you like to see. This, I believe, if we win tonight, the rest of the games are away throughout the tournament. So you love to see this type of atmosphere, this type of game, to kind of send off Jim Darrow Court for the winter before the baseball and the track team takes it over. So speaking of baseball, we should have a tremendous season for the Golden Rockets coming up. You know, they've got some great players that are already working hard. I know Jay Frizz here has been working hard in the hitting barn.
So Jay Frizz?
Yeah.
Sure.
Been trying to get some catching in. So, and who knows, high school and college baseball might be all we got with the lockout in the MLB. So,
I kind of heard that a little bit.
Yeah. And BMG Media is actually going to try to stream a baseball game or two. So be sure to check in and watch that. That should be interesting.
5:35 to go in this one, guys. Rockets on top, 58-47 your score. Everything guy for the Oaks. Number 11, Kinzel goes to the line to shoot two. His first shot is up. It is good.
Brings them back within 10.
They are not going away.
No.
Second shot, also good. Inbounds to Evan, back over to Garrett. Rockets get it out of the corner. Back over to EB33. He's going to take it to the rack.
That's good.
Well,
when you're hot, you're hot.
Easter comes early for Mr. Brown tonight, that's for sure. Number 15 with the 3. No good. Rebound, Garrett. Big rebound for the Rockets. 11-point game. 5:07 to go. EB33 with the ball. Why not?
That's good. And that gives EB33 20 on the night.
I love seeing him run up the floor with a smile on his face. He said, you know what? When they're falling, they're falling. Number 10 with a 3. No good. Rebound, Garrett. Monahan just catches the ball and just pulls it back out. Let's run some clock, Rockets.
Smart move.
Run some clock, Rockets. Time and score. You don't need to score. Put it up anyway. We'll do it.
Gives Kai and Irvin 26 on the night.
15-point ball game. Rockets on top. 4:15 to go. Kinzel passes to Hall. Hall back out to Howell. Rebound, Rockets. Run some clock, fellas. Irvin with the ball. 4 minutes to go. Really don't need to score, folks.
And got him for the travel. And you see Coach Foudy saying, hey, slow her down.
3:55 to go. Time and score. Rockets up by 15. Layup. Going to have a foul on the play. Going to call it on Evan Brown.
That's going to be Evan's 4th foul. Man.
Really need to give him a break anyway.
Kinzel for the Oaks is so quick off the dribble.
He is very quick, Michael. You're exactly right. I mean, he's done everything for the Oaks tonight.
Yes, he has.
You can tell that on the scoreboard. He's with 20 points on the night for himself. He is not afraid to drive it to the paint in the land of the big boys. 3:48 to go. Back to a 14-point ball game. Make it 13. He's almost flawless from the line. Garrett Brown takes the ball out of bounds for the Rockets. Inbounds pass to Kyan Irvin. Pass back over to Garrett. Ahead to Wilbur. Rockets just need to play keep away right here, folks. Going to take it, the rack, shot, score, layup. If you're going to shoot it, that's the only shot that you should take.
Zach Wilbur.
Back to a 15-point ball game with 3:25 to go. Howell with the ball. Pass inside to Hall. Back into Hall. Left-hand shot. No good. Rebound, EB33. Again, Rockets just need to pull it out and run some clock and play keep away. 3:05 to go. Shot up. Jump ball.
Number 11 for the Oaks going to bring it up. 3 minutes remaining here in the 4th period.
All with it. He looks at a 3. He's going to shoot it. Rolls. Uses every inch of the rim to go in. 2:44 to go. Rockets up by 12. Again, we really don't need to take our time. Pull it back out, run some clock, spread it out. Pass inside to Irvin. He's going to put up a bunny shot. And again, if you're going to shoot it, that's the only ones you want. Kyan with 28 on the night. Back to a 14-point ball game. 2:15 to go.
Looks
Rockets
like
going to foul.
We got a foul.
.213 to go in this one. The Rockets on top by 14. Howell to the line. Shot is good.
Good.
Again, the Oaks, pretty nice ball club. I mean,
yes,
they've got
they
some
are.
players. Rockets just stepped up their game tonight. You put 68 points on the board, you're doing something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Howell's second shot also is good.
And the Oaks are just
Going to put
really
Kyan
fast.
Irvin, going to put Kyan Irvin to the line to shoot 2. So puts the Rockets in a double bonus. Kyan Irvin with 28 on the night. Going to be a 2-shot foul. Rockets in the double bonus. First shot on the way. It is good. 69-56 your score. 2:12 to go. Irvin's second shot on the way. No good.
No good.
Rebound Oaks. Howell with the ball. Shoots a runner. No good. Rebound. Irvin ahead for the dunk. Look at the B. Yeah!
There it is. 31 on the night.
2 dunks on the night. Kinzel to the rack. Shot, no good. Irvin with the ball on the left wing with 1:42 to go. Takes it to the rack, shot up, no good. Irvin goes to the line. I think you're right, Michael. Could be possibly sniffing 1,000 points
Yeah,
here.
he's being awfully aggressive. I think he's sniffing 1,000 points. He just held up 1. I don't know if that meant 1 more for the 1,000.
Well, he has 31 on the night.
Tremendous basketball game.
And EB 33 with 20 on the night. And GB 5 with 10 on the night. The big 3.
Yeah.
Irvin to the line with a 2-shot foul. First one on the way. It is
It's
good.
good. And there is a 1,000th point. I believe that is his 1,000th point for Kyan Irvin. And that explains it.
That's the reason they were doing what they were doing.
And they're breaking out the banner. We'll make sure.
Add him to the board.
First since Brant Darrow from 2001 to 2004. And I believe.
Add him to the 1,000-point club as over on the,
yes, first
the far side scoreboard over on the gymnasium.
Yes.
As a junior.
And
As
there
a
it is.
junior. Well, next year he's going to, he just raised the bar for himself.
He sure did. I think he'll be within striking distance of the all-time.
Kinzel to the rack, score for the Oaks. 73-58, minute 20 to go. Kyan with 33 on the night. Garrett with 2. Garrett with 12 on the night, and EB 33 with 20 on the night.
Fantastic.
Now the Rockets are doing mass substitution.
Yes.
Up by 17.
So, real quick, just to touch back, Kyan Irvin with his 1,000th point. First to do it since Brant Darrow, who played 2001, 2004. So, big deal to do it here. Explains all the aggression.
Yeah.
As he goes and hugs his mom. So, and we've got it right here on BMG forever. So, congratulations to Kyan Irvin, hard worker, tremendous player. I think everybody knows that. We don't have to go through it.
Oaks with the ball with a minute exactly to go, under a minute. Lots of new players in the game. Don't foul, fellas. And they did.
And they did.
Schober going to be tagged with a foul with 54 seconds to go.
So the Golden Rockets will live to play another day.
They live to see another day, don't
For, I believe, if basketball's the same as baseball, they'll go to sectional championship, correct?
they? They will. And those will be out. Determines who else wins around the area tonight. Again, big victory. I mean, when's the last time Rockets put up 75 points in a ball game?
Yeah, and like you said, if you put up that many points, you're doing
You
something.
better
right.
win. Yeah. Rockets up by 16 with 52 seconds to go. Wilbur with the ball out top. Again, let's speak of Zach Wilbur. What a great athlete he's been for the Rockets in football
Tremendous
and basketball.
athlete.
We hate to lose him to graduation.
Yes.
Pass over to Josh Jackson on the left wing. 38 seconds to go.
Yep.
And now the Rockets are going to play keep away.
Yep. And I think the Rockets are going to try to get their seniors back out on the floor one more time. So as Camden Black is going to check in.
Yep. With 31 seconds to go. And the Rockets are going to try to finish this one with all seniors on the floor.
So Camden Black, Ethan Cottle, Evan Brown, and Zach Wilbur, and Michael Schober. So all 5 seniors for this Wellston basketball team getting the send-off they want, a little over and back, so that the young guys can check back in. So now we got Will Briggs.
Oh, he wanted to bring him in and then be able to take him right back out and congratulate him. That's what they're doing here.
So now I think the young fellows are going to come in. Will Briggs, Josh Jackson, Isaac Mollahan, Mr. Martin, and I'm sorry, I don't know who number 20 is. I feel bad for saying that. So, 27 seconds left.
3-point shot by the Oaks, no good. Rebound Josh Jackson with 21 seconds to go. Well, Rockets are going to move on, Michael.
Yes, they are.
Move on to sectional tournament play, as they're going to come away with a victory here tonight with 10 seconds to go. 75-59 going to be your score, and that's a lot of points to put up by a high school team.
Yes.
Around our area. So
100%.
that is going to do it. Again, we want to say thank you once again to all of our fine sponsors that help make this program possible. Adena Health Systems, SF Restoration, BCR Construction, RM Williams Funeral Home, and Bridges Wellness and Behavioral Management. Thank you so much, folks, for everything that you all do.
Yes.
And big night here at Wellston High School, Coach Jim Darrow-Court, as the Rockets come away. They will play Minford, the number one seed, coming back around. And Minford's a very good basketball team. But a big night here. We'll enjoy this one. Yep. As the Rockets will go home tonight and sleep on this one. Kai and Irvin putting up 1,000 tonight.
I was about to say, before we sign off, I think they're going to do a 1,000-point ceremony. So.
That's the overall.
All right, so Mr. Scott Cheatham is the overall all-time leading scorer with 1,611 points. So Kai's just got to put up a cool 610 next season.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to do a little basketball and banner for Mr. Irvin. So we're going to hang on for just a minute, try to just get that on film from up here.
And if you don't care, I'm going to exit stage left. I got to go down and talk to the officials for their evaluation.
Absolutely.
And
so we're going to throw
we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Stick right here with Michael Gray as we finish up the show here this evening.
There he is, 1,000 points. They hand in the basketball. They take the pictures. And number 3, Kai and Irvin, you can't say enough about him. Just a tremendous, tremendous athlete. He's been just a very talented kid, very talented basketball player. He plays all over the place. Looks like we won't get to see the banner, but that's all right. Nonetheless, just a great achievement for any kid to hit. And it shows just years and years of work and effort. So I'm going to be quiet for a minute. And I believe that's going to wrap it up. So players are going to get a picture with the banner. We're going to call it a night on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, for BMG Media, one last time this winter, be sure to check with us come baseball season. We're going to do a couple baseball games, but for the last time this winter, good night, everybody. God bless, and God bless America. Good night.